Good morning from St Peter Church in Martindale. I am setting out today to do a 10 Wainwright circuit, walking the Eastern Martindale Fells. And it'll take me about 9 or so hours today, and I'll be doing over 1,000 metres of vertical gain. So let's get cracking.
Alfred Wainwright said of Arthur's Pike that above the edge of the steep Ullswater flank, grassy undulations culminate in a conical knoll, crowned by a large cairn. Bonscale Pike presents a bold front that overlooking the lake, but on all other sides it loses its identity in the high mass of land supporting the great dome of Loadpot Hill. From Loadpot Hill to Wether Hill, an easy walk, safe in mist. The high street inclined to the left below Lowther House. There should be no difficulty in mist. All gradients are easy. If steep ground is encountered, the route is lost. Using the second of Wainwright's guidebooks as my guide, he dedicates Book 2 to the memory of the men who built the stone walls, which have endured the storms of centuries and remain to this day as monuments to the enterprise, perseverance and hard work.
So far today, started off down here in Martindale and then went along by Howtown and then over this way and towards Arthur's Pike, came back to Bonscale Pike, and then we've come along to Loadpot Hill, Wether Hill, and I'm currently working my way towards High Raise.
Wainwright said of High Raise, the true fell walker appreciates best a summit with rocks, failing that, a summit with stones. He will therefore have an affectionate regard for High Raise, especially if his visit follows a tour of the neighbouring fells, for its top is crowned with stones, in a quantity uncommon amongst the heights of the High Street range, which are usually grassy. They are rough, weathered and colourful stones, a pleasure to behold. Some have been used in the erection of a large cairn Others form an effective wind shelter alongside. Second in altitude among the fells east of Kirkstone and Ullswater, High Raise is overtopped only by High Street itself. Topographically, it cannot be said to occupy an important position, for it commands no valleys and it is not a meeting place of ridges. Yet nevertheless, its summit cone rises distinctively from the lofty watershed of the main range, and it is the last fell going north with the characteristics of a mountain. Beyond are rolling foothills. Ample time should be allowed for descents, which are lengthy in all directions and confusing in all directions except to the east, especially so in bad weather. The natural inclination to scramble down into Rampsgill must be resisted. This valley offers sanctuary for deer, and there is neither welcome nor lodging for the two-legged animals. Travellers on the road and railway at Shap, looking west to the long undulating skyline on the High Street range, will find their attention focusing on the most prominent feature there, the sharp peak of Kidsty Pike. This distinctive summit, which unmistakably identifies the fell whenever it is seen in profile, is formed by the sudden breaking of the gently rising eastern slope in a precipice of crags and scree that falls very abruptly into the depths of Riggindale. On the right sort of day, the top of Rampsgill Head is a pleasant place to linger a while. The turf is delightful, there is some outcropping rock to add interest, the rim of crags is worthy of leisurely and detailed exploration, the views are good in all directions.
Oh, slow living, the same old people, the same old steeples on every corner for half a mile. But nothing changes, and ain't it strange that we didn't notice as a child? That slow living can be life-giving, although we might disagree. If most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the gray so hard to see. Sitting on the porch steps in the town where we met, after the sun sets on a Friday night. Southern fireflies lighting up the night sky, lucky to realize one more time that slow living can be life-giving, although we might disagree. If most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the gray so hard to see. It makes the gray so hard to see.
That's the Eastern Martindale Fells completed in 27.2 kilometres with 1,130 metres of elevation gain in a 9-hour mission. Only 166 more Wainwrights left to go.